riders rejoin. Thomas Vogler, fourth rider off to our left there, has had a great Tour of Flanders so far. These are the two leaders.
Well, Simon Clark is the man on the front for Team Astana here, and just behind him Sylvain Chavanel, and I think this is a tactical manoeuvring by Team Quickstep to put pressure on Leopard Trek and hopefully set something up for Tom Boonen a little later on.
Well, I tell you, this is a superb card now played by Quickstep here with Sylvain Chavanel. He could win this race. He's a quality bike rider, but it's swung all of the work now over to Cancellara and Leopard Trek. They have to do something about it.
Anyway, this is Chavanel, and he's getting on with the job at hand right now, because he knows that every minute that he's in front of this race, every kilometre that he's in front of this race, he's got a big chance to put the pressure on the shoulders of everybody else. I
think this is a great move by Chavanel, and just how strong was he with Simon Clark to get across and do the gap there, because that was a great piece of riding there by Chavanel. This is the back end of the race here as we're watching it now. The BMC rider we just saw was Manuel Quinziato, who didn't get his contract renewed with Team Sky this year.
Now this is Lars Boom, the man we were talking about just a little earlier. He's got that explosive acceleration on these kind of climbs, and that comes from the sport of cyclocross, which is a winter sport where you ride across hills and you ride across fields, and then when it's too difficult, you throw the bike on your shoulder and you ride a bit more.
Is this Lance Armstrong coming up the hill? Because look at his cadence here. This Chavanel is just ticking those pedals over at around about 120 revs as he speeds up the climb here. Bohm is trying to bridge the gap, but this is another pressure point. There's no doubt now. Vogler there at the head of the chase behind. This man is on one of his best ever seasons, I think.
Well, I'm amazed to see that Thomas Vogler is dishing out a little bit of pain to Tom Boonen, who's just sitting there comfortable as can be. Boonen is the ideal build for these kind of classics races, with the cobblestones and with the climbs. He's a big man. He sits very firmly on his machine, and he's just sitting there looking at what's happening in front of him, knowing that his teammate is riding for him to try and set something up. And don't be surprised to see Tom Boonen going for a long one this afternoon.
Well, he's going to make the others take him to the leaders while he's got Chavanel, his teammate, up front. Here comes Lars Bohm. Final kick, not into